Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be introducing to you guys a brand new project. We have a lot of work ahead of ourselves, and here's the car. '98 Honda Civic EX. These are some Sparco somethings, 17-inch wheels. I don't know how wide they are, but that is definitely something that will be coming off. And you saw some interior shots. So as we climb into the car, first thing we notice is the nasty carpet and floor mats. But other than that, it's pretty sound. It drives great. We have about 213,000 miles. Factory stereo that does not work anymore. And for the door panel, it's coming apart. You can see that is pretty much gone. Been repaired way too many times. If I lower this window down, it will fall into the door, and it's happened once, maybe twice. I don't even bother with it. Of course, we have a cracked armrest. If I push hard enough, I will poke a hole through that. But everything's pretty much okay, other than the things that you see here. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We have a different steering wheel to put on, new carpet to put on, pedal covers, cup holder, shift boot, shifter, seats, headliner for the sunroof. We have new visors, window regulators on both sides, door panel for this side, new window for this side, and a bunch of other stuff. This will be a project that I will be fixing up to sell. I will be keeping a track of how much I spend and how much I bought the car for. So I did pay $500 to start with for the Civic, and that is in as-is condition. It drives really nice, surprisingly. No clunks or anything like that. Real smooth on the highway. Window does not go down. That is one thing I did do. I did put some tape on it to hold it up, but it doesn't seem to be holding as well as I liked it to. You can see the crack right there. It keeps on falling, and it will fall about this much or more. I believe that will be a window regulator problem. Let's go ahead, pop the hood, look at the engine. Need some pliers because we all know these things do break. It's kind of a bad design on Honda. People tend to pull up on them instead of pulling out. But we did get a new hood release cable for that. but here she is in all her glory. 1.6 D16Y8. The little mini VTEC. There's a solenoid. The little mini VTEC solenoid. There is a pretty massive oil leak. I believe it's around here. I did clean it off with some brake cleaner just to verify that's where it was coming from. And I do think that's where it is. But it's a pretty big mess. Cracked exhaust manifold. And we have a air charger. I don't like that. This engine has served its purpose. We'll go ahead and start working on it. We'll pull off that door panel and see what we're looking at for the window and on both sides, and we'll get those window regulators replaced. Pretty cracked and super glued. I don't know how many times. Pretty good friends with the guy who sold it to me, so I will be giving him crap about this. It's pretty funny. But this is busted. Of course, this door panel's trash. No good anymore. There's only 3 clips for the doors. Or there's only 3 clips for the door panel. Right here. I guess the other ones are inside the door itself still, but it's seen better days. So let's go ahead and get the window regulator out and the window out, and then we'll just replace it. Okay, so these are our new parts. In this box we have brand new door regulators, window regulators, passenger and driver. Not sure which is which yet, but there's one, and the other one's inside that box right here. And on this side we have a brand new window, which looks like what would be the factory style of mounting. We have some kind of black epoxy stuff, and it's a lot firmer than the other one. You guys did see that one fall apart. But here's the new window. This is OEM Honda. It's in the wrap right there. You might not be able to see it, but it is OEM Honda. And below this window we have a brand new door panel, which these are actually getting pretty rare. This is like the last one that I found on eBay. The other ones were a little beat up. This was the better condition one, but definitely a lot better than that one. You can really get a good look at the dents on that one. So we'll go ahead and put these new regulators in and get it all bolted up, door panel back on, and it'll be good as new. Okay, so I did get it all adjusted now, and the window does work. So we'll go down. It's pretty fast too. A lot faster than my other Civic. I might have to do the same thing to the other one. But we'll go ahead and go up. And it fits perfect. But I'll go ahead and put it all back together with a new door panel, and we should be as good as new at that point. Then we'll go ahead and do the passenger side. I'll go ahead and zip through that one real quick. Then we'll move on to some other stuff. Okay, so we did get this motor replaced now, and what was wrong with this one, and you're not gonna be able to see it, but the gear on the motor was stripped. It would work, but just barely. If you put any kind of pressure on it, the motor would slip, and actually you can kind of see it on the teeth right here. There you go, you can kind of see it like that. They were stripped out, and it didn't really work too well. So this is garbage. Alright, so both doors are repaired now. They both work, both windows work, and they seal and they hold up, so we can do the auto down. And it functions just perfectly. And we'll go up, and goes all the way up. So I'm very happy with that. And the other one, of course, going down, going up. Yeah, just perfect. Alright, so the next thing we can do is go ahead and vacuum up all this mess, all the grass, who knows what else. Pretty disgusting, but we'll go ahead and get it all vacuumed up. We are going to be replacing the carpet, so that should not be an issue. It's pretty oily right there. The guy that sold it to me, he drove this to and from work for I guess a couple of years or something like that, and our line of work pretty oily and messy, greasy, so I will be replacing the carpet, but I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it, vacuum it up, and that way I'm not fighting or getting any kind of dust in my face. I will be replacing the seats. I'm not sure what I'll be replacing them with yet. I would like some LS seats, and it's unfortunate because I just sold some, I guess it's probably about a year now. I did sell some. I had some laying in the house for a while, but oh well. I gotta find some more, and actually I can't really find any right now on eBay. So if you have any LS seats, just let me know. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get this all vacuumed up, and should be looking pretty decent at that point. We got the floor mat already cleaned up, vacuumed up already. You can see there's pretty good stains on this floor mat right here. That is the floor mat, not the carpet. Carpet underneath looks great on this section, but not so much for this side, as you've seen. But I did the back seats as well, and the front seats. So I think the next thing that we can do is replace these sun visors. They're a little old and worn, And got a name of an album there. Not sure what that is, but you can look it up. And I don't know if I'm able to zoom in on it. I guess right there. It's pretty crusty. We'll go ahead and remove these, both of them, and this one here has some kind of upholstery on it. It's been repaired once or twice. But we got 2 screws right here. We're gonna go ahead and take them out on each side and just replace them. That's pretty simple, but it'll make a big difference. Both sun visors in, both function, but be careful with these. These things tend to crack. This one's a little noisy, but it still works okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta do something with that if I really wanted to. But they both work. But alright guys, that's gonna be it for this little episode on the Project Civic restore, revamp, or whatever I'll decide to call it. I'll put it on the video title. But we have a lot more parts to put on. Next video we'll probably rip out the seats, rip out the carpet, and we'll go ahead and replace the shift boot, cup holder, maybe the steering wheel, you know, just stuff like that. A quick update on the S2000. Let's go over there and go ahead and look at it. I'll tell you guys what's going on with that. I did pull the throttle body off, and what I found was, actually I'll just show you right now. Keep in mind this is fully closed. Let's see if I can get a little bit better zoom on it. So that's fully closed, and you can see that massive air gap. It's not supposed to be like that. I don't know how I didn't see that before. I guess I wasn't expecting it to leak air. So it was, I don't know what that was. Anyway, this was part of the problem. I think it was leaning out because of the air. The engine thought it was supposed to be idling, but it couldn't do anything with it because we had the idle air control valve disconnected. But I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with it. It makes sense. I guess it was lean. I don't know how we didn't see it on the air-fuel ratio gauge, but K-Tune will be replacing this part under warranty, which is really good. I'm glad. And after that, what I'll do is, of course, I'll verify that the exhaust manifold doesn't get red hot at an idle. If it does not, then I'll drive it around and watch the air fuel gauge. If we get a little bit lean, then I know there's probably more power to be made. I could have had a lower power output number because of the high cylinder temp. It could have been retarded ignition timing because it was real hot in the cylinder head, but it wasn't showing real hot on the coolant temp gauge, which was a little strange. But well, we'll just go with that for now. Hopefully that fixes the problem. So just waiting on that. So for now, the S2000 will be sitting here until we get the proper parts in. And there's something to the left of me that I've been kind of holding off for a while. This was the project car I was talking about, but since then I did get something else. If you follow me on Instagram, of course you know. So if you want to keep up with that, keep up to date, follow me on Grind to Garage on Instagram. So I will pan the camera around. I was kind of holding off on this, but decided not to. Actually, what I'll do is show you part of the wheel. If you guessed it right, let me know in the comments. And now wheel back up, red.